someone who comes from a line of active sports and quite the activities, especially having had a motorbike accident, I think in 2006, 2008, broke my neck, broke my collarbone, broke my ribs, popped 5 organs, both my lungs, intestine, stomach, and I think appendix, something else, bowel, probably bowel. And then I got brain damage on the right-hand side of my brain, right hemisphere. So almost incapacitated me for about a year. I was left-handed, even though I'm right, because my right side went limp, could not function. Wouldn't recommend it. I achieved that riding a motorbike at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday, on my way to work, leaving my dad's after dinner. And on the way through, I'd gone past the primary school and I had to go up a big crest, which is, there's a shopping centre at the top. And in between the school and that crest, apparently I collected someone in the middle of the road. Someone was on the middle of the road and got in the way of me, which then I collected them. Depends on how you want to say that. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So broad daylight, no rain, perfect weather. A little bit suspicious why someone would be in the middle of the road. And it was just as I was coming over a crest, I must have just come down 60-kilometre road, bit of a little peak crest, go up a huge mountain. So there's a dip between the big hill and the crest, and they were right there waiting for me. So not particularly the most ideal place to be crossing either. And I thought it was a kid down at school, and it was primary school, so I felt terrible knowing that at least under 12 years old. Found out when the police interviewed me in hospital, I couldn't remember a thing, I still don't, that it was someone in their late 20s. So my current feeling of feeling like I'd just ruined some kid's, junior kid's life, I thought that's great, it's always nice to know. Having someone that's, you know, late 20s, my first thought that came to mind is like, what a dickhead. What are they doing in the middle of the road on 3 o'clock on a Thursday? I mean, like, yeah, jaywalking, I understand that, but probably won't be doing that again, will they? While my bike continued to slide up the road, up the curb, up the mountain, it totaled. I got stopped after being trajected about 8 to 10 metres in the air, so this is what the report was. After a neighbour had come out and seen it, I went headfirst straight into a parked car. Apparently the neighbours said they came out, they heard this big bang, came out the front, they saw me sort of staggering, getting to my feet, pulled off my helmet, my head just went click to the side, then I fell on the ground, and that was it. Ambulance diagnosis following the report had mentioned that if they had have been there 1 hour later, I would not be here today. So by the lifeline of heaven and earth and whatever else in between, I'm here now. So with that, trauma also adds to the value in my journey to want to do my 5 years of now I've got married, to build an online business, to get a tiny house, to travel around the world, and then to finally have kids. There's a lot there that's been going on. So for the last 17, 18 years, I've been living with this. This big scar up my stomach, huge scar up my stomach. That was the operation to do all my intestines and organs. The bones just had to do their self. I got put a neck brace, possible, it's very close to possible. It's going to be getting a crown, which is where they drill screws into the side of your head and a steel frame around your head so it does not move. Purely for the neck's purpose. They said that if one of those shards of broken bone got into my spinal cord, it could have severed any part of my body whatsoever. Like, I could go from not seeing to being limp on the right hand side to no longer walking, to not being able to speak. The options are endless. So that had instructed me very precisely to use a neck brace for everything, sleeping, showering, everything. As tough as that was, as itchy as that was, as miserable as it was. I'm here now. Can't say it's for everyone, but they did say don't see a chiropractor. I'm now seeing an awesome acupuncturist who does a slight bit of chiropractor. I have not got the quality of movement in my neck up until seeing him about 2 years ago. Right up until then, 15 years, I have been able to turn my head this far and this far. Now I can turn my head all the way to the shoulder. It's broken there. And all the way to the shoulder here. I can do that. I've got full movement on my neck. But yeah, wouldn't say if you're gonna ride a motorbike, 1, use a helmet and your head will explode. So that's what would have happened if I hadn't been wearing one. 2, be safe. 3, do the speed limit. I can't say that I was doing the speed limit, I can't say I wasn't. But knowing me at my age, probably was pushing it a little bit harder than should have been. But it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, broad daylight. It's these moments you cannot predict, and they will foresee the change of your life. I'll tell you in another clip the rundown of what I went through. I just turned 22. I did it on my mate's birthday, and up to about 30, I really literally don't remember much for 8 years of my life. It's a few photos, memories, but it's literally just one foot in front of the other, dragging myself to get to where I am now. So for 8 years, those questions I get asked all the time, why don't you have kids? Why didn't you get married? Why haven't you traveled? Dude, I was just trying to get one foot in front of the other. And being 22 and feeling like you're 5 and 7 all over again with your mates that are 22, 25, you're left right behind. You're like Finding Nemo with your school of fish way ahead of you. You are it. But now I have my amazing wife, Su Hua, who is here filming me. She is absolutely amazing and the love of my life. I'm holding this, not particularly the best, but absolutely love her. And she has been a dream come true. And also, my lovely dog over here, Loki. Say hi. Hey, buddy. He's getting pretty old now. He's getting on about 9. He'll be 9 next month. So doing quite well. So awesome, thanks guys. So if you just want to know more about what I went through with my motorbike accident and all the symptoms, repercussions, the ups and downs, the whole journey, I'll put that in another clip so you can learn more about the details. But that just kind of gives you the crux of what I've been through and where I am now currently. Details to come. If you like this channel and love hearing about what I've got to share, please give us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button.